A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Всем привет, с вами Макс МГ38, и мы продолжаем прохождение Бэтмена, теперь уже глава 2. Мы сделали соответствующие выборы в первой главе, и посмотрим, как они повлияют на дальнейшее наше прохождение. А это, видимо, тот самый переулок, где и произошло убийство родителей.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Да, это аллея преступности.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I
Видимо, все-таки не все так просто.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth.
Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Даже так.
Then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Ну, у Альфреда понятно мотив.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Не будем давить, это глупо.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Кто-то хвосты чистил,
He was
однозначно.
simply too well known.
Это не просто было убийство ради ограбления.
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Да, но теперь под другим углом можно вспомнить.
We don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Теперь, зная, что это убийство не было простым ограблением, соответственно, возможно, вскроются новые обстоятельства. Упущенные детали.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
Да,
He was
вот это-то и
stabbed to
оно.
death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Ну точно кто-то чистил следы. А значит, это киллер был. Тупо заказ.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Well, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Да, вопрос, конечно, почему не было ни охраны, ничего. Это наводит на мысли, что отец Брюса был настолько уверен в своей защите. Ну ведь действительно, получается, если имел связи с криминальным миром, то прекрасно знал, что на него никто просто там не будет неприятностей. И, соответственно, его заказали из своих кто-то, явно. От кого-то, от кого он не ожидал этого.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that?
Почему?
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Почему он не убил и Брюса? Вот вопрос.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Это было бы логично. Ведь Брюс унаследовал потом все эти деньги. Может, мы сейчас и узнаем.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Так, получается 3, 4, 5 патронов. Пистолет был шестизарядный, скорее всего. И теперь вопрос. Просто не успел.
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Вот такая вот загогулина. Думаю, что Фальконе, ну, не знаю, есть ли смысл в этом был. Ведь по разговору Фальконе все устраивал в связях с его отцом. Так что это еще глубокий вопрос.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Какие лица.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Ну ладно, так скажем.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Да, Харви, как обычно, лишь бы его тут не
We
трогали.
finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing,
Так,
but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
ну, что поделать, Харви.
Nice
Чё
job bringing in
такого-то?
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just
Да-да.
wanted to say, you know, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Ну,
Thanks,
зашибись.
Sergeant.
Пуляют в меня потом только в спину. Некоторые. Ну, они не знают, что это мы, конечно, но Бэтмена.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back.
Ой, ой.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Потешим свой.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Интересная встреча сейчас, чувствую, будет психологически. Эпизод 2. Ну что ж, может мы сейчас получим некоторые ответы на вопросы, которые нас мучают уже 20 лет. Дети Аркхема. Да ладно, я не так уж сильно тебя метелил. Ты чё ты? Не притворяйся, симулятор хренов.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Huh.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
Вот не ты ли этому поспособствовал?
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Ну вот так вот.
Did
Ладно.
you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Так кто из вас двоих заказал?
Damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Я думаю, мы ему поможем, потому что, может быть, он по доброй воле все скажет. Можно его, конечно, тут замучить до смерти, но не будем это делать. Вдруг окажется, что он не причастен. Будет как-то, ну...
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Давай рассказывай уже.
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Давай
Until
рассказывай.
you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out.
Опа, опа.
But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Неужели
You
Хилл?
can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Что? Какого?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Чё это с тобой?
The bastard had to die.
Ну зашибись, блин. В последний момент.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Ну тут на глушняк уже точно. Один в сердце, один в лоб, причем профессионально. В висок даже, точнее. Охренеть. Без шансов. Ну вот, свидетели убрали. Значит, это однозначно действительно заказал не Фальконе их. В общем, хорошо, что мы его там не мучили.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This
То есть
close.
нереально
We
было
were
что-то не
this
так.
close.
Вены
I
вдулись.
don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? So we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Ага, подоспели к трупу как раз.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Вот это жопа, конечно.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Ну-ка, ну-ка. Надо анализ провести 100%. Что они там в крови?
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Сейчас изучим. А, вон инъекция, походу. Да, в шею причем. Так, сначала... Ну, давайте сразу тогда инъекцию. А, попридержите. Ну-ка. Чего?
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Так, ну да, и укол в шею, вот, однозначно.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Хороший мобильничек, надо сказать.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
Да, только что завалил.
But I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Ну так вот, что вы
Sergeant, you
помните.
have to think. What do you remember?
Oh God, Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
Значит, она
I
кое-что
believe you were
помнит.
drugged, Sergeant.
И это хорошо.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Да я-то верю, вполне себе понятно, что подстава. Только, конечно, как это другим объяснить?
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Ну, видимо...
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
Наркотик влияет.
All I knew was that I had to stop that.
Усиливает чувства конкретные.
No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't. They were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Вот это
You
плохо.
must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
А, рука.
The
Понятно.
voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Революция.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Ну вот уже какая-то ниточка.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Ну, что имеем?
Now, if you're bringing forensics in,
Могло
let's
вообще
get
быть
Bruce
еще
out.
хуже. Если бы она застрелилась, например.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ну, какие люди. Опять.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Ага. Сейчас
Word
вообще
is
не
there
до
were
этого.
shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Вообще пипец.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Вот она
Now
приставучка.
you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who
Ну что
fired
тебе
the shots?
дать-то?
A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Не, мы не будем подставлять
You're
однозначно.
fishing. You don't have anything.
Мы
Well, if you'll
закончили,
excuse
увидимся
me.
позже или что-то такое.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Ну, в общем, это, она не очень довольна. Не, ну это вообще не вариант сейчас было подставлять. Как бы сержант, ну ее реально жалко сейчас подставили. Сейчас мы еще прессе выложим эти факты, вообще жесть. Тут Гордон будет реально не очень рад подобным вещам.
Either Cobblepot
Дом.
drugged Montoya
Милый
himself
дом.
or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd guessed
Его ли
that's
это
how he'd meet his
химикаты?
maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Да блин, в том-то и дело, что маловато.
What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Кто-то
Computers
четвертый.
pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Так, ну, уже изучать мы будем вещество это и дальнейшее узнавать события в следующей части. Поэтому ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Спасибо, что смотрели. До новых встреч. Пока-пока.